checking in no bag, shopping when we land. Big FN bag of ball, plead the fifth if I get caught, they talk. Came to dripping on them, I been salted.
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be going over a free trading tool that I highly recommend any type of trader, regardless of what skill level you are, you should be utilizing in your trading system. And it's going to be directly found on my website. If you guys go to centraltradersuniversity.com and goes in this section here called Free Expected Value Calculator. Me personally, I'm a big believer in math. I love math, I love statistics. You don't need to be great at math to use this calculator because it does all the calculations for you. The purpose of this video is to help you guys learn how to trade from a statistical and mathematical advantage and point of view, because too many retail traders are out there gambling and making guesses on the market rather than trading a system or strategy that is proven profitable based off data and numerical values. Because we know for one thing is in this world, and that is that math does not lie. Engineers use math, physicists use math, science utilizes math, medicine uses math. Almost everything proven to either exist or work utilizes math, right? And so that's why I am showing you guys here this free tool I programmed in HTML, CSS, and Java script for you guys to utilize, right? It's called Is Your Strategy Even Profitable? And this calculator is very simple. All you do is input your win rate, okay, and input your risk reward ratio of your trading system. So for this strategy, or for this calculator to even work, it implies that you've done the backtesting ahead of time to know whether or not your strategy works. If you don't have the backtesting data, you won't have these two numbers. Without these two numbers, I'm sorry, but this rest of the video won't be as significant to you. But I take that back. It is significant still, because I do believe you should watch this video first and then go do your testing now. Now that you realized, okay, these are the two numbers I want to achieve or aim for, or maybe this is what this number means and I didn't know this before. So take in new knowledge and go backtest if that's you. But this is mainly geared towards those that already have done their backtesting and they want to see if their strategy is profitable or not. Now you should already know technically if it's profitable or not from backtesting. But if not, you want to see how much profitable it is, check this video out. So right here, let's say you did your backtesting, and one last thing before you put in your backtesting numbers, you want to make sure your backtesting sample size is big enough. So you want at least, I'd say, a minimum of 100 trades, preferably 500, in my opinion, is a good spot because of how the law of large number works. The bigger your sample size, the closer it gets to the accuracy and the most accurate number possible. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for long-term compounding of our account. We are not looking to make short-term millions of dollars, okay? Now that would be great, but that's not how trading works in the long run. That's not how it works. How fast you make money is also how fast you lose money. So keep that in mind. So make sure you have a good sample size as well as seasonality. When I say seasonality, I'm talking about timeline. You want to make sure your trades are within at least a year of timeline or more. If you're taking 100 trades in like 2 weeks, that's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, frequency of trades. Even me trading on a 1 minute, I don't take 100 trades in 2 weeks, usually 100 trades in a month on average. So I can improve my odds of profit expectancy the most as possible to improve that risk reward net total at the end of every month to make it as green as possible. But that's not forcing setups. That's just taking setups based on the number of assets I'm trading personally, okay? So yeah, make sure you have at least 4 quarters of data. So Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, which is a full year, because certain assets like gold will move differently, as well as oil, based on fundamentals and seasonality. So you want to make sure your strategy you're trading is basically long-term proof to an extent. And we want to trade based off historical data. And the reason why is because we need, or we are always in life, we use historical data to predict future data. That doesn't mean you have a 100% win rate, but it does mean that it will improve your odds and you at least have a foundation and baseline of what to build your strategy upon and trust it. Otherwise, I'm not going to trust a system with no backtesting edge at all and waste my money. So don't waste your money on blowing these challenge accounts or buying these funded accounts go learn, spend money on how to actually learn trading, and then do your backtesting. And if it's profitable, focus on psychology and live execute, and you'll be profitable. But without further ado, let's get straight to the calculator. Let's say you guys can feel free also to read this little thing I wrote below, because it makes sense. Tell us a little bit about the statistics of how 90% of traders lose money over the long run. But also those 90%, a big majority also don't have a proven strategy that they've backtested prior that works. So they're just gamblers. And I also have a Monte Carlo simulation coming very soon. Still working on the tweaks of it, but it's coming soon for those that are interested in using that. If you know what that is, you'll see it commonly used along backtester softwares. So that's coming soon. But today we're just talking about this. This will be a quick video. Enter your win rate, 50% win rate at 1-to-1. If you know basic math, a 50% win rate at a 1-to-1 risk reward, meaning your average win and average loss is the same size, is break-even trader. Break-even also, number one, is a very good place to be. I would say your top 20% of traders if you're break-even. Okay. Now the problem is it's not break-even when you're trading a live account, because you have spread. You might have commissions, you have other things that are affecting your trading, maybe emotional decisional mistakes that you make once in a while or frequently, which will reduce your P&L obviously. So therefore, you want to have obviously higher than a 1-to-1 risk reward at 50% win rate to be profitable. For example, we can even do decimals here. My calculator does all the calculations for you guys. My trading system for the past quarter, or actually 4 or 5 months now, since I've been showing my data, it's around 1.8 for expected value. Okay, and you can read through this if you want to read what expected value means. It's essentially the value multiplied by the risk they are taking on per trade, and it's basically the amount you can expect to gain, and that's what it is. So feel free to read that if you got the time. If not, just know green is good, red is bad. And you want to have this number as high as possible. Obviously, you won't have a 100% win rate, but high as possible, and optimize your system. So let's say a 50% win rate at 2. This is pretty standard. I'd say a 50% win rate at 2 risk reward is, I'd say that's like an average strategy. Majority strategies don't work, first of all. So this is already actually pretty good. But you can further optimize these strategies, right? You can go 50% with a 4 risk reward. You have expectancy of around 1.5, which is around my 1.8. Okay, my system currently is at a 65% win rate, and it's about a 3.5 to 4 risk reward. So my system currently 1.9, but I know over a long run, maybe 2 years, the win rate or risk reward might be a little lower or higher, depending on how my data is skewed. So it could be within a range of maybe just 3 risk reward, or maybe 2.5 risk reward, right? And you can see that obviously makes a difference over the long run, but it is still profitable. That's the main goal at the end of the day. I really want to challenge you guys. If you have your trading system and edge and stats, make sure to put in your win rate, put in your risk reward, put down below in the comments what's your expected value of your trading strategy, or even based on your historical trading data from live trading is. It'll be very interesting for me to read everyone's EV value and how we can all help each other out, because I do have a free Discord. If you go to the website here, I have a free Discord right here. Click here, you can join the free Discord right here, and you'll essentially be able to access the free Discord community where you can share your results, share your strategies there for free if you like, and more, do many more things than that, right? So that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys take the takeaway from this quick little video of just a free tool I made for you guys to check out and try it for yourself.